Anthony writes, how hard was the how hard was the Karujet races?
It's one of the most brutal races I've ever been a part of. I've raced it 6 times and won it 4. I've won it 4 times out of 6.
You won 4 times.
Yep.
Wow, yep. Man! I thought I owe you an apology. I thought you'd only won 3 times, but okay, yeah, because I looked it up and I was like, I know that he's won them, and
I won it before it actually was called it was a different series when it was early.
The Guadalupe race.
Yeah, it was in the early 90s. It was actually called something a little different, but it was the same series, same promoter. It was less time, less distance, less days, but 3 times since it's been called the Karujet. And I raced, I think, 4 or 5 times in that series and won it 3 times. But it's one of the most nasty, brutal races. It's rough, it's long, and it really tests the mental part of it. What it goes back to is waking up every day knowing you got, another 200 miles to go. And you really test your days on the last couple days, right? And you get up in the morning and you go to use the bathroom and you look and try to sit down and your legs are hurting so bad and you're trying to find something to hold yourself up with because your hamstrings are so tight. And you got 200-300 miles left to go. And it's a mental race, man. I'm not going to lie. And when you're racing, it becomes mental too, because you're out there, you're by yourself, you're going from checkpoint to checkpoint, and you see times, man, you come around one part of the island and you're heading towards this giant rock that you can see 40 miles, 30 miles away, barely see it. And you just have to keep the focus. And the hardest thing is you set a speed, and then if you're in front, is my speed good? Am I people behind me catching me? If I'm chasing, am I going fast enough? Am I going the right direction? Everything starts happening. Is the ski going to make it? Am I physically ready to complete this? And, gas stops. And your mind goes running nonstop.
Yeah. It's correct. Is it 3 days and 500 miles?
Yes, it's now the final one was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, so 3 days. Yeah, and it's a little right at 500 miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
God,
and not only is it 500 miles, it's not 500 miles on the lake.
no.
You go to the Marcon, and it can get rough. It can get choppy. But we're talking on the average day, it might be Han might be 3 foot chop. You're coming around a point. I'm not exaggerating. I come around the point at Guadalupe before and be 15 feet for 60, 80 minutes.
Yeah. Just, and
go look up from my Facebook page and Instagram stuff and see some of the helicopter shots. And there'll be stuff, where a helicopter is shooting, so high off the ground, and I'm only 10, 15 foot off the helicopter. So, 15-foot wave, you're jumping 10 foot above it. You're 25 foot in the air.
Oh, you can see the shadow underneath your boat.
Correct.
That's how you measure how absolutely balls out gnarly that event is.
Yeah, it's a hard race to win, and there's not a lot of people in the world that have won it 1 time, let alone 3. And everyone that's won that race, man, it's they understand how difficult it is, and I give props to anyone that's won it, because I've taken some of the best people in the world. You obviously know Craig Warner, one of the best endurance runners in the world, and he's never won it once. It's very difficult to win.
Yeah, and it is, like exactly as you said, a true test of both machine and man.
100%.
You'll see locals who ride in this locally. This is what they do for fun.
Yeah.
And they'll come in and they're no hood, no seat, the skis torn up, the bars bent, and you're like, what the hell just happened out there? The guy got attacked by a bear. It's ridiculous.
And they love to bring Americans there. They pay me to come there, pay Americans to come there just so they can try to beat you. Yeah, they want to they want to bring you to their home, to their country, so they can beat you. It's an ongoing joke, because I've become friends with the promoters that put it on. And every year I'm like, well, you guys like want to pay us back. Obviously, it's like every year they want to just beat us.
They just beat the Americans.
That's it.
Oh, that's funny. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. This clip was taken from our weekly podcast that we record here every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch the whole video, you can go to the Watercraft Journal's YouTube channel, go to playlists, and then click on live sessions. You're going to see it there. Otherwise, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow. And again, thanks again for watching our videos, and we hope to see you soon.